Lilium, Tip. What are you guys doing? Lilium, you were asleep, and Tip.
So I was sleeping. Did I wake up?
Yeah, you wake up.
Nothing happened all night.
The night.
Tip and Obi were there. They just stared at each other all night intensely.
Yeah, I watched you sleep.
Alright, what are you guys doing? You just woke up. Monroe also. Well, Monroe's still asleep. You can wake him up. Monroe. Ah!
With my arm, I broke my nose arm.
Your no arm?
Yeah.
He wakes. What?
I start laughing and I take out face arm like,
Yeah,
nice!
high five. We high five arms.
Detached arm high five. Counter number 1.
Monroe gets up and kind of stretches, and then Lilium does that in response, I guess.
I just start outdoing all of his cracking.
Damn it. Anyway.
That's right. That's what Monroe. What you got on me?
He snaps his arm in half.
Well, now I just got slept for nothing, I guess.
Monroe looks out down the hallway and doesn't see anyone, looks around. Well, it's a good thing the witch isn't here. Do anything else we have to do? What?
For some reason this fucker thinks there's a witch up there. Anyway.
She's sticking out from under her house.
I have her.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Wait, was he saying something?
He's blah, 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 blah. What are we doing? Yeah, he starts going blah, 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 blah.
Spit it out, kid!
Well, what exactly is the plan? You have 3 amulets and...
You should probably get the 4th one.
Whoa!
You're so smart, Monroe.
That's such a good plan, Monroe. Man, it's like you should learn some shit.
Listen, we could go do that, but with her missing arm, his missing arm.
It's a very aggressive hit. Okay, yeah. He has a missing arm, we got it.
And she's...
Who? I thought I was the only female here.
And he may be back to good condition, but what are we gonna do about anything that happens further?
You need an arm?
Nah, dude, I'm good.
We're good then.
Gucci.
Did you wanna...
Oh, did we need to talk to Mitch?
We could go to Mitch. We could try to put, like, a weapon on your arm if you want to do that.
I kind of don't, but maybe it's a good idea.
Like, a temporary... Like, something you could slide on and off.
Cool.
Like a hook kind of thing, where you can just stick it on, take it off, but, like, a better weapon.
Alright.
Let's go, Mitch.
Alright. Where's Mitch?
Star swipe.
Oh, are you just making this just teleport there?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, it's right next door.
Yeah, that's what I was... Yeah.
Yeah, it's just right next door. We'll
Mitch's house again.
go knock on Mitch's door.
You don't want...
Oh.
You're not just gonna open... It's a general store in Blacksmith.
No, I'm gonna knock on it.
Oh.
You're not
I'm
gonna...
gonna knock on it with, like, my
I
notebook.
thought he just had well, he has his home, but he also has there.
Yeah.
Is he at the shop, or is he at his house?
Yeah, he's at the shop.
Oh, well, then we're just knocking on an empty door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess he's not home. Maybe he's at work. Well, we go to the shop and we walk in.
Star swipe at the shop.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bell that rings as you open the door.
Oh shit, it's loud.
Technology.
Hello?
Yo!
Oh, hello. And he locks eyes with you, Tip.
I wink, but like badly, so I just blink.
Like a wince. Like winces.
The Rihanna wink.
Oh, welcome to my shop.
Yeah.
Shop.
Yeah.
So no arm. Need a new one. You got me, bud. Wink.
We're looking for like a placement of a weapon or something for Tip to be able to continue Tip's ways, you know?
Wink.
It's a magnet on a stick so you can pull keys out of pockets without touching them.
Well, how'd that happen? You good?
I am good.
Sometimes
Betrayal.
friends are not friends.
Oh,
Keep that close.
I guess I understand. I'll be your friend.
I mean, trust everyone now and worry about broken hearts later.
It's all good.
Well, I have a few things, actually. How would you, I have 3 objects that could come in handy. One is this, and he kind of reaches under and makes a lot of those noises where things are moving.
Like one of them squeaks. Is that a squeaky dildo?
Shush. That's from Andy. That's
Edit in rustling noises in post.
that's from Andy. And he reaches around.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad that that's working out well.
Is she near?
let's not worry about Mandy. And he kind of brushes his hair out of his face. And he reaches down and pulls out a circular object that has a tinier hole on the side. So it's a circular object with a smaller hole in the middle.
We weren't looking for a glory hole. We're looking for a replacement for
No, it's fine. This isn't a glory hole. This is a new device that
Then I don't want
Then it is a glory hole.
it. I don't want it.
Arm glory.
Let me see that. Let me see that nub.
Okay. I put my nub in his face.
He kind of like goes, ooh, and he licks it a little bit. And then he takes the object and he kind of like places it on the arm and pushes it slowly. And it kind of slowly goes over the nub.
like a condom. Like it's a really large condom.
Kind of, yes, actually. And
Oh.
Like
least
a really well-made pocket pussy.
and it kind of goes on till it actually fits. Like, it keeps going until it, like, locks onto the tightest part of your arm. Now, with this, you could place anything on the end of this if you'd like. A weapon or other things. Any whip, things at you.
And I went back. Not that I know what's happening.
There is no clue what the fuck half these things are.
So I have 3 objects that you can put on here. One is this.
26 sticks.
I want 26 sticks on my nose.
It's just like a mace. It's just...
Fuck.
Was it a mace?
It was maze.
Awesome.
But
that's so good.
There's a name.
Oh, what is this name?
The
26
macist.
sticks?
No.
Macism.
No, it's...
Macism? Racism against maces.
Wait, I just put it down. The temporal...
Low.
No? Well, the first one is this temporal sword. Well, there's 3 of them.
Yeah, we're not starting with the mace. Calm down.
It's called the temporal sword, and it comes out, kind of... You know the swords from Aladdin where they're chasing Aladdin? So it's one of those.
Cutlass?
A cutlass!
Awesome.
But he calls it the temporal sword.
Alright, well, this is stupid.
And he places it on you.
It's ugly.
Oh. And he takes it off. This next one is This next one is called a swinger's mace. And he also locks that one on and seems kind of heavy.
Also, like as in both of them are on at the same time?
No, he takes off the cutlass. He takes off the cutlass, puts on the mace.
Alright, I start swinging it around.
Are you swinging it
I'm
around?
swinging it around like a weird.
You, as you're doing that, he ducks and he just barely misses his horns and it hits a candle, and knocks that off the...
Is everything on fire now, is my question.
No,
I'm
just
sure
it
it
goes.
lit out.
Wait, if you hit a candle, then no. But if you hit a lamp, like
Yeah.
kerosene,
Yeah, yeah. That's why I was like lamp, candle,
Candle.
and that goes out, and he kind of like comes back up. I'm not sure if you're proficient in that one, and he takes it off, and then and this last one I have is an ordinary crossbow.
You just want me to have the crossbow.
just stick the last right on it.
Oh, it's just daggers.
Well, if you want, I can make anything else if you'd like to. A weapon.
Can we take 2 of them?
One is pushing it, but if you want 2, I have
2 for 2.
I mean, we have something that might be rare. Kip, you got another bottle?
I do actually. And I whip that shit out.
We actually happen to have something that's not found in this town at all.
Whoa, what is
It
it?
tastes bad. Try it.
What's
we
the bottle look
happen
like?
to have...
It's like one of those skull tequilas.
No, it looks like a laboratory tube. One of those.
Speaker.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, beakers
A
are like triangular.
A flask?
No,
we're
it's
talking
one
more
of
like a
those. It looks
potion
like a
box, I
bong.
think.
It looks like a fucking bong.
Oh,
Fuck yeah!
we got a bong of booze!
Who's bong?
So you hand that to him?
I'm just, trying to, like, we've got some alcohol and I, like, pop it open and, like, put it in front of his face to sniff.
Do you say alcohol?
No, have a small.
Yeah, like, he'll smell
Yeah,
it.
firewall.
So
We've got this, and I, like, pop it open and, like,
He
it's
kind
all
of grabs it. He's like, I don't know if there's anything better than pint. Is this what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
I think it's something that I've been looking for a long time. And he goes to sip it.
And I, like, I'm still on the bottom of it the whole time, and I kind of, like,
Pull
bring
it
it back.
Well, he
cap
kind of goes towards it, like, trying to, like,
And I cap it down.
and you cap it down.
I'm like, well, we can trade two for all this. No one else around this town's ever gonna have it.
You better be careful because I got slippery hands, and if I touch it, it might fall and break. I don't know.
Well,
I put my hands on it.
let me level with you.
You only have one hand.
Well, let me level with you. I was gonna suggest a different bargain, and he looks at you and kind of winks. But then he looks back at the bottom. But this will suffice.
How does a mace and a crossbow sound? Because crossbow sounds proficiency. Perfectly good.
All right, you're gonna give him that?
Yep.
He takes it and he takes a little sip and he swooshes it in his mouth and then swallows and he kind of shakes his head with his horns like going back and forth and pulls back his hair and like slides it back, puts his glasses back in order. All right, you want the mace and the crossbow?
Yes.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Here you go. Also, what's your name?
Tip?
Well, Tip, I'd like to see you a little bit more often, if that's fine.
Sure, of course. What are friends for?
That's right.
Alright, well, see you around. And we're leaving.
As you leave, Koa, Obi, and Monroe were just sitting outside, kind of like kicking around.
What's up, Schuster?
What do you got?
I got a mace and I got a crossbow. Checker.
You got a mace?
I put the mace like in my nub and start swinging around.
Oh, Monroe swings down, like kind of sprawls back down to his stomach, and Obi's just like looking around, kind of reaching up for it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to practice that during, the nights or something.
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
That's called the Swinger's Mace.
Damage for both of those.
Damage for both of those?
Yeah.
Well, if you'd use the mace, a crossbow, it's an ordinary crossbow. So
yeah. So crossbow's still the same stats as a regular crossbow. The mace is what?
Can you tell me what the stats are for the crossbow?
It's 1d6 of piercing damage.
Oh, piercing damage. Okay. Well, it's still piercing damage, but it's a 1d8 because it's a crossbow. In short range, long range, it goes down if it hits.
How far away is the range?
Range is 30 feet, crossbow. Long range would be considered 60, and then farther than that, I don't think you're going to get it.
Okay.
That'd give you disadvantage.
And mace is what?
Mace is just a 1d6.
And what's the range on that?
Mace?
Yeah, just a normal human distance.
Okay.
I don't know how long
a foot
the chain
and a
is.
half.
Foot and a half.
The chain is just a foot, and then the mace is just like 6 inches around.
And then the nub's the extra.
No.
So like 2 feet away.
Yeah. Congratulations, you have a crossbow and a swinger's mace.
Oh. Damn, I want an upgrade too.
Chops arm off.
Here we go. And then I just attach Faye's arm, because that one has a weapon attached to it.
That's right. Okay, now what?
That's the Andre's
What's the plan?
What?
What's the plan? We gotta hide from Norris, don't we?
Yeah, sure. So they're probably gonna go to that one, what was that, the Unknown Lake or some shit, right? Remember that?
Oh, the lake?
The Unknown one, yeah. Do you know about it?
We lost a lot of guys going there. There's supposed to be a lot of traps.
Trap schmaps.
I mean, as long as we're not looking for sexual intentions, we should be fine then.
Listeners, you can't see my face, but it's... My eyes are closed and I'm just...
He's like, think about
disappointment. Thinking about all that pussy that doesn't exist.
Okay, well...
Let's go there.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Obi. And Obi looks at him. I don't think you should come. He's 5!
You know, well, how about that?
How about left him alone? Like, he's fine.
I didn't know he was here.
You tell us more about Obi, and we'll determine if he's good at it or not.
Good at what?
Capable of staying with it. Because, you're right. We don't know what he's capable of, so why don't you tell us more about, how strong he is and stuff, and then we'll determine.
I've never seen him like this. I've never seen him go into whatever that was.
Take a moment and talk to him, and come back. And let us know. I mean, we don't... You're right. We shouldn't take him if he isn't, but, we need to know that he'll be safe at least on his own.
Especially here with the witch.
He takes a moment, looks down at Obi, and says, well, Obadiah, how strong are you? And Obi looks at you, Tip, and then Lilium, and then kind of has this weird smirk on his face, puts down his claymore, fantasy claymore, kind of puts it into the dirt, squats down, and then jumps. And how high do acrobatics? Don't look.
I'm not trying to look. I was just looking at your reaction.
He rolled a 19. And he jumps and he just touches the top of the roof and then comes back down.
This man's a beast.
He looks back at Monroe and says, "Well, Ro, I think I'm pretty strong." And Monroe kind of just looks back at you. Looks at you, Lilium. You tip, and then looks back at Obi, and says, "Obadiah? Oh, he just went southern. Well, it seems like if I stay in this town, I get more southern as I go. Well, Obadiah, if you see any trouble, you run, just like Ma wanted."
Obi speaks. 1 sec. And I run over and I start whispering to Tip. And then me and Tip both look over at Obi and Monroe.
So,
but who is the cute one?
Cut. Back to Desmond. You are traveling towards the lake. You just exited the mountain.
Awesome combo.
Real quick, you guys are going to the lake at this point then? Right after you have your little moment with...
We don't know. You didn't let us know.
Are you? That's what I'm doing right now.
I don't know. You didn't answer our question yet.
I'm not going.
Don't let him know anything until he answers our question.
Who's the cute one? I don't know. We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, well, you already cut to him, so continue.
He's going to the lake.
Okay, so let him go to the lake. Have fun.
Cool. I get there a day before you guys.
We're going to the lake. As long as Monroe and Obi are going with us.
Okay, yeah, they're going. And so it's cool. Alright,
Yeah,
you guys are going?
Yeah.
Alright. So, who's leading? Are you leading?
Okay, on the way, I had a talk with the boys, TM, and I asked them what their classes are.
Alright.
So tell me about yourself, and they said...
Kellen is a fighter. Taro is a monk.
Okay. I have... Kellen said he's done this route before, right? He was one of the survivors from the last mission?
Taro.
Taro is? Not Kellen.
You're not Kellen. Taro.
Okay, Taro leads.
Yeah, okay. I thought you would do that. Taro leads you to the lake, and as you see, it's much bigger than Lake Cherishable.
Mm.
And Taro explains that this just has no name because when you walk there and you feel like it doesn't need a name because it just feels it. You don't understand unless you're there and understand that it just has no name. It has a feeling.
Magic be like this.
Yeah.
Is it like in the middle of a plain or surrounded by forests?
The whole place, Soulwood is encompassed in forest, but it's just in the middle of a plain. Like forest around, mountain, lake, and it's much bigger than Lake Cherishable. And it's no island in the middle. Nothing that you can see unless you roll perception. Roll perception.
19 plus 1. Awesome.
20. Okay, so after you're looking at the lake and you're trying to figure out, like, what's going on? Like, how do we get in there? There's nothing to find. And you actually see, not an entrance, but an open hole about, 20 feet away from the lake, towards the mountain. And you think, why is it over by the mountain when I thought it was at the lake?
Wait, where are we approaching?
It's not what you're approaching. You're approaching towards the lake. Taro is bringing you that way.
We just see a hole?
Yes.
In the ground?
Yes.
Or like in the wall?
In the ground, not wall.
Not my business. I assume Taro knows where the fuck he's going.
Yeah.
So, I'm following him, but I'm also asking, you let me know when the going gets tough, right? I want to keep my guard out for these traps.
Listen, I just want to get out of here as quickly as anyone else, so I'll let you know if I know anything.
Well, we're not just getting out of here. We gotta find this ambulance. Any idea where it might be? No island, no trees, just a lake.
Well,
Unless you fancy swimming to the bottom.
we actually had a few people try that. They didn't die, but they didn't speak afterwards. Norris beat them senseless, and that still didn't work. But the issue is that the place that we need to go disappears. I can bring you to the place that we went to last time, but I'm sure it's not there. We just have to keep going around the lake until we find it.
A brilliant plan. Well, lead the way.
And he goes and tries to find, he starts going around the lake.
And walking in circles?
Basically, looking around, just trying to be very vigilant.
But the lake is huge, right?
Yeah.
So it takes like a long time to walk around.
Yep.
And we're just repeatedly walking around it.
Yep.
Probably like the second time we walk all the way around, I'm like, hey, Taro, what the fuck is going on?
I'm looking for the entrance. I'm sorry it disappears. I'm not a magic man.
I turn to Eldridge and I say, alright, you're a more man of magic than any of us. You seen anything like this before?
Disappearing magic? Sorry. Disappearing magic? Yeah. It just, you gotta be in the right spot.
The right spot? The right time?
You rolled a 20 on perception,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Alright. Audio, sorry. So there's the sun in the distance, there's the lake, and at this point, I'd say it's around noon 30, and the sun is just shining down on the lake, and the lake has a reflection on it, of course, and it's kind of shining towards the mountain, and shining this big reflection like a rainbow onto it. And after a couple times around the lake, you see that it gets lower and lower and lower. And you also notice that towards the bottom of the mountain, there's a little reflection. Like a lot smoother of a thing, kind of like where the crystal tunnel was, or could have been. So maybe you think that you just need to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, I head to the direction where I predict it will end up being, and so that when the time comes, I'll be ready.
Okay, so what do you mean, just where you think it might be? Like,
well, if the reflection is going down here like this, I'm going to wait here. That way, I'm going to wait at the, say, 5 o'clock position. That way, as the sun goes down, it hits the right angle and I'm there.
Okay. That's all you're doing? It's noon 30.
Yeah, if I think that's the way, then I'll...
Okay. And at noon 30, sun's here, shining down, up here. It looks like, since you rolled 20 on perception, give it maybe about another 45 minutes, and maybe it'll reflect there.
Alright, well, we're setting up camp and waiting.
Are you setting up camp? Or just
not like a campfire,
I was about to say
tents and whatnot. We're just sitting around.
Alright. Cut back to you. Lilium, Tip, Monroe, Obi, and Koa. What do you got? You guys are heading towards the lake?
Yeah, while we're on our way, Obi talks, so, like...
You guys really want to know who the cute one is?
That's what my paper says.
Who is the cute?
I saw that and I was like, that's good.
Monroe.
Monroe is the cute one. Obi.
Monroe. When you guys asked that, he went and turned to Obadiah with a smile, and he says, "Well, Obi, which one is the cute one?" And
No. Both at the same time.
Excuse me? You want me to...
Both of you. At the same time.
Answers.
He whispers to Obi and he's like, what do you want? What are you talking about? They want us to say which one's the cute one. Well, I'm not sure. I guess which one's the cute.
Whisper, whisper, fucking women. Whisper, whisper.
Doesn't. Was.
Well, which one's the cute?
I don't know. I guess we'll just leave that over until I guess we're quiet.
You guys going to the lake?
No, we're still waiting. We're just staring.
And you look at them, they go, and rock, paper, scissors for it. Monroe shoots scissors, and then Obi does rock.
Wins.
Yeah, and Obi wins.
I go to clap, but I can't.
Oh!
That is the sound of one hand clapper.
Does Stip even have this capability?
You have opposable thumbs.
Take your tongue.
Very slobbery clapping.
Monroe goes, is this worth wasting our time?
Yes.
I mean, you're the one wasting the time. We just asked a simple question.
45 minutes passed.
We're just staring at them.
Thank you, Obi.
They just they both look at you, and they go 3, 2, 1 with their hands, and they go 3, 2, 1. How do I do this at the same time?
You want to coordinate?
I'll do Obi. You do
Okay.
Alright.
What the fuck's his accent like?
Monroe?
Yeah.
He just sounds kind of like upbeat, not like southern or anything, but just like like a little.
Upbeat. Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Right. Go. 3, 2, 1. Tip.
Oh.
And I just turn around and start walking away real fast.
I turn around and I walk away.
Wait, no, that wasn't part of the deal.
Let's go
All right, from Soulwood, actually.
Damn it, Obi, I'm trying to get my pee-pee sucked.
Actually, it took him an hour to get to the lake, half an hour to get down from the mountain, half an hour to the lake. You guys are coming from...
You passed us casually, like, oh, hey guys! We're just like, no.
You guys are so busy arguing, we're just like...
You could beat us up in like seconds. What do you mean you'd hide from us?
No, we just kept going. Like, we're gonna get there before you.
Yeah,
you guys took 15 minutes with Mitch during the time that you were
what was
going
Monroe,
towards it.
by the way?
What?
What was Monroe?
He's a human.
Just a human?
You don't know anything else.
You
know that he acid splashed Desmond.
That's what it was.
And he's the king of the underworld.
I am the king of the netherworld. Its glory is mine to take. No one is royal or loyal enough. Its glory is mine to make.
Dream things, and you're like, indeed.
Yeah.
Wouldn't candy.
Like, I heard that, like, months before you guys did, and I was like, the moment he was there, he's like, oh, yes. My dream, and I was like...
D&D.
I just had, like,
It's an anaconda now, D&D.
Alright, but as we're walking down, I'm gonna take the moment to be like...
Okay, let me just say it's gonna take you an hour to get to the lake.
You said 15 minutes.
It took you 15 minutes talking to Mitch. You took you an hour, half an hour.
Just tell us relative, who gets there first and by how much?
You get there first, 15 minutes.
Okay. I get there first.
Yeah.
Officially, and we spent time walking around it.
Yeah.
And so, essentially, you're both there at the same time when the thing gets appeared?
No.
Oh?
You were there, like, it takes 15 minutes for them to get to you. That was happening meanwhile.
Okay.
So, you're there, and it takes them an hour to get there. So, about half an hour before it would shine on the thing.
Cool.
And you guys get to the lake. Both of you perceptions for me. And I'm going to also roll for Obi. Alright.
14.
19.
What was it possible?
Oh, what's this one?
Did perception go?
Desmond's built a duck blind.
A duck blind?
Yeah, out of like ferns, it's just like with a crossbow.
And then just has it attached to the arms.
just
Behind
walks
the
in like
hut.
a field and some ducks fly out, and you just see like one of the ducks go.
Now, this is only gonna mean something to you guys. So, audience members, I'm sorry if you're listening. Desmond and his gang are around this corner, and you guys come this way.
Okay.
And
What's the blue?
The blue? That's the
Left
mountain.
blue. Oh, the mountain. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So you're around the lake, but towards the mountain. You guys are coming down this way. What would you roll? 14?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Obi and Monroe rolled 17 and 13. So
19.
I know all of you guys.
Oh.
All of you guys, like as you're coming around the corner,
Pretty okay.
you
Okay,
see
that's awesome.
Desmond kind of sitting there with just jacking off. No, he.
The J.O. circle.
Oh no!
Charging a crystal in the middle.
And Aloe is just sitting there straight, like.
Oh man, I love my
It's her
team.
crystal on the necklace that's glowing.
Oh no! It's a J.O. crystal!
That's how we charge Aloe!
Oh
Okay. Anyway.
no! You. I'm not editing that out.
No more porn. Let's
You guys
start real porn.
You see Desmond with.
Obi's 5.
You're not fucking Obi.
So-
You might be, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You see.
That's the age of consent in Soulwood.
There's one.
You see the two that you saw in the tunnel with Desmond, and so you assume they're working together, and you also see Eldridge, and you're like, ugh. And then you also see this new girl, red hair, all the way down to her hips, the weird patterns on her outfit, yada yada yada, looking straight ahead.
Chieta?
Yes. So, what are you guys gonna do?
Damn, she fine.
Piece of that.
Like anything like no, just completely ignoring you guys. To be honest, sorry. Is there like how to like entrance things? Anything in the water? Any way to get to a
You
certain
see the
point?
water. It's bigger than Lake Cherishable.
Yes.
There's nothing in the middle, no island whatsoever. All you see is the sun reflecting
I
onto the
forgot
lake.
that I wanted to talk to Selena before we went, and now we're just here. I'm like, fuck.
I don't really know.
Go back to Selena. Hey, how'd you get to the lake? Go back to the lake.
Hi, those amulet things. Nothing's in the middle, nothing's around us. So like, when we're standing there, we can blatantly see each other.
He hasn't seen you guys. Unless,
Yet.
like, if you... Not yet. Unless I cut back right now and go, hey, roll perception. Which I will do
Yeah.
for both of you
You're not
guys.
gonna let it ride. That's 20.
Well, hey, that was what you just saw right there, like,
Oh.
half an hour ago.
Okay. Wait, what was in the water? Nothing, or nothing visible?
Nothing. No, there's a giant shark. No, nothing.
Or at least tell me.
DJ be like, you walk into the bedroom, roll perception. You open the door to the bathroom, roll perception.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. I did fuck up that time.
Try to see what this means.
I
We
want to
don't-
avoid them. Because they are tanks with a soldier robotic thing. What's around us? No trees or anything?
Well, the mountainside, there's actual, like, stone that you can touch visibly, and then there's also grass that's
Let's cause
Going
an avalanche.
over the...
That's what I'm saying.
There's grass going over the stone, and kind of, like, dripping. There's, like, grass falling over the stone that you can kind of reach up and grab and pull down like moss. There's a few trees, but in the distance, and I wouldn't suggest going there.
Yeah, I know that one.
Monroe
It's probably,
Monroe comes up behind you guys. What do you want to do?
Hey, look, it's Desmond! What?
Is that a Desmond?
You know, sometimes when you guys like, what did we do last time? And then you guys end up here like, oh, it's Desmond! Why are we so far apart? Hey!
Welcome back, team! Oh. And all the memories start flowing back. We start running. How deep's the water?
You're not in the water! You don't know!
I stick my head in.
So you're gonna get out from behind the mountain to go to the water?
Oh, behind the mountain? I
Yeah.
thought it was at, like, the water brim and, like, nothing was, like, in between, like, fucking
No.
Desmond and me. Oh, okay.
And then I'm like, how deep is the water? You don't know.
Well, I thought I was next to the water. Or by the mountain, okay. Oh, shit. Like, my plan was to sit out, let you guys go through the entire thing, and then, like, steal it from you. But, like, he was like, yeah, no, you should probably go, and I'm like,
Let me
alright.
just say, like, it's, for you guys, it's easy to steal things.
Yeah.
This time, if they get the amulet and you just like, oh, I rolled a 17, it's not going to work that way this time.
Can I say, Eldridge brought a magic box that can only be opened by him, and it's chained to his body.
No! Where'd you get that?
It's in the box! No one opens it.
Where'd you get
I
it's
think
not,
we could steal the box and then, like...
It's not
like,
Steal
hey.
Eldridge.
Yeah.
it's not going to work as easy as, like, I rolled a 17 plus all this stealth. It's not working that way this time.
Even if it's, like, 27.
If you rolled a natural 20, maybe, but I'd also give you disadvantage because they know that you guys are going to be trying to steal the amulet this time. And they're going to be like, oh,
She has a plus 17.
I know.
Okay, you
But
know,
sleight of hand, what's
in
that?
companies, when, like, somebody says something racist, there's a lawsuit, and then there's, like, corporate
Oh,
sensitivity
right.
training,
Yeah.
You got
where
the
they
natural
sit
plus
everybody down and they
15
say,
if I do
listen,
it.
when you talk to people, you can't say these things.
Yeah.
Desmond, like, sat everybody down and said, listen, all of you, lock your pockets, okay? Tie up your gold. Listen,
Gold,
she's
don't
gonna
have it.
steal fucking everything from us. Everybody,
I'm not
eyes
good at
out.
stealing.
You're supposed to watch my wallet.
Only
I
he
watch
is.
your wallet. You watch your wallet. All of us watch our wallets. Like, we had training for this. We're ready.
That's what I'm saying. It's not going to be a case of, hey, I'm going to steal that amulet, because
Well, what are they gonna do? Kill us? Like, they have to come to
maybe. Do they have to? They need the amulet.
us. We have 3 of them.
That's right.
You just hear in the distance, "For she is the child." But we're all just like,
Drinking?
I am.
Okay.
You're always drunk.
And they're just like, they've got like one
Oh.
glass and like, Desmond, yeah.
Okay, so what is the entrance of, like, the... They're going into the entrance of...
No, they're not. They're
something, or
waiting.
They're just...
Did you not listen to what?
No, I wasn't paying attention. It was out of... It wasn't my character. wasn't
Okay,
there.
as much
Okay,
as I.
also, she doesn't know what I know.
That's
You
right.
can roll perception and you can explain things to her on your own.
That's why I haven't been listening at all to that.
Okay.
I've been
Okay. As
treating
much
it,
as I
like, completely-
commemorate you for that, that's
That's good roleplay.
yeah, but it's bad strategy. Anyway.
Well, yeah,
it's
no,
good
well, it's
strategy.
good,
It's good roleplay.
Good roleplay, yeah. I'm not gonna know what they know.
All right. Okay. Fair. You don't see anything. There's no entrance, no island. You don't see any unless you go around the lake and look around, which you'd have to roll stealth, and I'd have to roll stealth for Obi, Michael, Monroe.
I mean,
Michael.
we could just send Tip on a little... What
Scouting mission.
Yeah.
but what's Tip's intelligence
Intelligence?
and perception?
Worry about that.
Don't talk about that in front of me.
The same as my intelligence.
What about perception?
Perception?
Perception.
Oh, you don't have any.
Well, you could do that.
I mean, I could probably enhance ability and find something for perception if I have that, but I don't know if I do.
Is Aloe fucking level 1?
Level 1 with how many spells? With what spell? Like, just look into the spells.
She's like 4 spells, that's it.
She
Then you
said,
didn't
like,
name them all.
I did name them all.
there was, like, 7 or 8.
Nope.
I've got Minor Illusion, Witch Strike or whatever, Protection from Good and Evil.
That's it?
And there was other stuff. You said it so fast, that's all Desmond remembers.
There was, like, 6 of them.
Okay. That's all you wrote down. There's more. Don't worry. She's not level 1. She's not like Eldridge.
Eldridge level 1?
Level 2.
He leveled up. We knew he was level 1.
Why can't he keep up with the party?
I just remembered his spells. Don't do that!
What?
You're hurting yourself.
I'm not.
You're eating a watermelon cat.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Hot calling the cauldron black.
Later. Yeah, boy.
What are you doing?
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Hey, Monroe, what's the plan?
I get to tell you what to do. Great. Well, I don't want to be caught by them. You want to just wait it out?
Wait it out? Wait what out? Eating a cookie?
He takes the cookie out of his mouth that he had in his pack.
You want a cookie you didn't share with us?
I'm sorry. Here,
I haven't eaten in years.
You turn and Obi's eating a cookie too.
You guys!
Share with us.
I get hungry when
Says
I'm
we're the
nervous.
cute ones.
we-
Says it doesn't share cookies. Sorry.
I get hungry when I'm nervous, and he throws it on the ground and stomps on it.
Eat it all.
Well, we could go to the lake and try to figure out. They look like they're just standing there. We could go to the lake, try to find the entrance before they do. Maybe.
What if they see us?
Is there grass around?
Yeah, there's grass.
Wait.
A shiver goes down Desmond's spine. He's like,
I do want
How dry's the grass?
It's not wet. What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna tell you, and then you're not gonna roleplay it, and then it's not gonna happen.
It's a stupid idea. I really
No,
want-
do stupid
I
ideas.
just want to burn them. Or break their ankles so they can't go anywhere.
Oh, that's good. You need to take them all down to 0. There's 5 of them.
I'm so abusing that. You have no idea.
Okay, that's good.
That's gonna be later on. That's the thing.
That
See,
actually,
like, we have no idea what we're doing right now.
but we know that. And that's
Yeah, that's the only important aspect right now. So to get to the water, I have to pass them.
Well, yeah. Well, no, not past them, but you're gonna be in their line of vision.
There's how many of them are there?
5.
5 of them. Yeah,
There's 5 of you.
Wait,
Wait, what? There's 5 of us. Who else is with us?
Monroe, Obi, Tip, Lillian.
Koa. Oh, I forget the account. Koa is a person.
you count that every time, and I'm always like,
Who's the other person?
Well,
so it's
if he gets an initiative roll, he's a person.
You rarely make me roll initiative for him.
wait,
You just assume it's
I
mine.
roll it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. If you guys don't give me something, I'm gonna have to cut to him, and he looks like he has some plan.
Hold on, thinking. Because it's Desmond goes to Eldritch and then who else?
I have that in mind.
okay.
No, Nigel's not with them. Neither is Norris. It's
Oh, the girl.
Aloe. Yeah, Aloe, Taro. What's his face?
So we can. You're trying to take her first.
What's that?
crossbow.
Oh shit.
Desmond sitting at the campfire.
Okay. What I want to do is, what if we back out, except for you kind of stand and get closer out so you can actually shoot, but then you stealth try to get away so they don't notice that we're there. Because if we're out of sight, we're not gonna have to roll for it.
Okay.
And then we can listen to their reactions.
Shoot the girl.
The girl's stronger than Eldridge.
Oh, Eldridge. Level 2
We-
fucking nerd.
Strike
What
that.
class is Eldridge, nerd?
Mhm.
Nerd.
You know what we're doing.
Go for that, yeah.
What are you doing?
Sneak attack.
You're attacking them. All right.
Mm-hmm.
What else
I'm
do
gonna
we
use
have
my
to
what's
do?
it? Crossbow?
Crossbro. What's
So,
crossbrow?
Me,
You're gonna use your
Monroe, and
crossbow.
Obi are backing out of vision, out of sight and everything hidden, while Tip is gonna
It's
stay
more than
out.
60 feet away where they are.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where are they? How far away is it? Oh, wait, that's a bad
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
You're like hiding behind the mountain.
I thought we were, like,
Mhm.
real close.
Behind the mountain. They're over here.
Oh.
Oh.
How was that?
They're far away.
Yeah, no, that takes out a lot of shit. Like, what is around us to do? Like, we have to pass them, I guess.
Go
But,
straight into the water.
like, if I got into the water, I'd be good.
Well, you
But
could
no
could
one
roll
else.
a stealth and get to the water.
Yeah. But what would I do? Like, I don't want to split everyone, that's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, they're useless in water.
Water skin.
Split the party even further.
I might do
And then I
that.
split my party into just a 4-way.
Oh. Once it's past 3-way, it becomes more.
Awesome.
I like how I got really mad the first day we did this, and Howland tried splitting the party. I was
And
like,
now,
"Fuck you!"
here we are.
Off to Desmond. Okay. Now off to Taro. Okay.
The artifact, the lake looks like it has stuff in the bottom of the lake, right?
You don't know. You can't see
But
it.
we saw it in the picture that you drew. It had those little rock things.
That's why it's...
Your visuals are kind of there and existent.
William didn't see that.
William
William's
has
nosebleeds.
a map. Sorry, I'm someone. I did acquire a map, which is the map that you drew, which would happen to have those. Little
I drew
things.
that Andrew gave you, but he wouldn't have put that thing over it.
But
DJ's
it
just stupid.
happens to be right there.
But
Oh,
DJ's
wow,
just
it's
so stupid.
it's
Give me an
just
eraser right now. I'll
in
fix it.
there. Whoa. Okay.
Monroe and Monroe and Obi are just sitting there, like they're just like playing patty cake.
Guys, be useful. Do you have a plan?
Just over their shoulder here. Hey.
I'm the king of the nap.
He looks over. Well, I said we could just sit. We could wait, or we could. I'm sorry. You guys didn't like my plan.
Okay.
Let's just go say hi.
Say yes. Beautiful. Alright. I kind of want to get in the water. It's been a while, and I really enjoy the water. You know, it's a fresh, refreshing kind of feeling. Maybe I'll think better in there.
William wants to go swimming.
Yeah. You got it. I'm
timer
making my move, thank you.
now?
So I'm gonna go and get into the water with Koa.
Can you roll a stealth for me?
Yes. I have a racial bonus on hide checks when it's water involved. Does that count?
When you get to the water.
Okay,
and
I got
if you try to
14.
hide- You got a 14?
Yes.
Can you roll... I'm gonna roll for members of your party. Can you roll, to... What is it?
I have
My own personal
45 people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say tagging.
And you're not.
I'm just rolling for, like, the most...
Okay.
the
Yes.
highest stealth. What'd you get?
14.
14. Yeah, well, they rolled a 12 plus.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
They rolled a 12 plus 1, so
14. Oh.
13. Oh, that was the timer. You can.
I got in the water in time.
So, like, you're running, and then...
You just hear a kaplonk and you're like, huh?
What?
No, who is it? Tara was just like... And he turns around, and as soon as he turns around, he just...
Not even like because you're Nixie. Not even like a splash. Just a. It's probably just a fish.
Desmond turns and he's like, huh? Must have been my imagination.
Sorry.
Thought I heard something.
Aloe. Staring.
Not even
God, Aloe.
Did not notice anything, just nat 1 on that, just staring forward, hands in lap, no movement,
Wait a
no
minute.
blinking.
If we were sitting here waiting, and if I told Aloe, like, hey, keep an eye out, like,
Oh
is she just gonna fucking stare at me?
no, but her perception was not the lowest,
Is it
but
the worst?
no, it wasn't the worst. Eldridge is the worst. The best
So
perception
you
was
rolled the best person.
yeah,
No,
Kellen.
After-
I learned
Yeah.
what the fuck my necklace does.
Alright.
All right, so now you're in the water.
What do I
and
see?
It's very deep, very deep.
What do I see?
You can't see the bottom.
Okay, what do I see around me?
Right, and just complete it's like a complete circular tunnel that's been dug into the ground. You could keep going down if you want.
Not really.
Why not?
How far away from everyone do I have to be before you kill me?
You can breathe underwater.
I can, yeah,
But
but
if
like,
there's an encounter,
But whoa,
I also have
Did Koa follow you?
extra. Yeah. I brought him up just like.
Oh god. How many turns will it take for your team to reach you?
I literally see nothing.
you just
water.
it's just water. Like you're a Nixie, yes, but like the closest thing you see, you can't see the bottom
Why?
because the bottom is very deep.
So is it
Real
dark?
deep.
Yeah, it gets darker,
Low light vision.
darker. It's real. A
Okay.
fucking
Car reacting to anything?
Koa's just following you.
Alright.
Just gotta pull out the dagger that glows and Sam Fisher it.
You can pull out the dagger, too.
What?
You can pull out the dagger?
Or a dagger.
The pocket knife?
It glows.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Change anything?
Suddenly everything's glowing.
Roll perception. Roll perception for me.
Like, this isn't. 18
Damn.
plus 4, 22.
Fuck.
422?
Plus 4, 22.
Alright. The more you see, the more you're sitting there, the more it kind of like opens up, and you see not towards the bottom, like not the actual bottom, but what you see is just a tunnel. It looks like not something you can get into, but it looks like kind of a bridge that stretches from one side of the lake to the other. You can't see how far it goes all the way to one side, but you can see how far it goes to the other side. But again, you can't see the bottom.
Okay, how far away is the bridge?
It's farther down than you think. It's probably about 100 feet.
Okay, does the bridge, like, because I'm near the edge, is...
Of glory?
Is it like the bridge is stopped at a point, or does it like tunnel through past that edge?
Past the edge.
So it just keeps going?
Yep.
Is it aligned with where the mountain is?
Yes.
Can I go to it?
To the tunnel? The bridge?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Okay. I do that.
Alright, you swim over it, and as you're like looking through it, you notice that it's clear. You can see through it. It just seems like part of the bridge. It looks like just a tunnel going through. Like there's little areas in it. There's torches inside that have it lit up all the way down. Not a lot of torches, but like one on side. Kind of like if you're playing on Minecraft, and like you put one there, and then when it gets the darkest, you put another one down.
Okay.
If Lilliam's ever played Minecraft.
William is not.
Okay.
Fantasy Minecraft is not her favorite game.
Alright.
What?
Tip, what are you doing? If anything.
Tips on Reddit.
I'm looking
She's
at
on
like
Fantasy Reddit!
I am.
What's up?
I'm looking if I can kill them with fire. Yeah, if I can like, because I have a lantern and oil, and I really just want to
Burn it. Burn it down, like a little... anything that you're doing that's gonna change any outcome?
No, So how far away am I
From them?
Like
They're
80 feet.
more.
More than 80. 100 feet, I think.
120.
120.
120 feet.
How many feet away from being in vision? Is it just like if they step out 5 feet, they're in vision kind of thing?
No, they're in vision, but they're just 120 feet away.
Are there any trees?
Yeah, there's trees, but, you know, the bad ones.
The trees on the border of
the big bad trees, I
the
guess.
ants.
There's no
Goals.
good trees.
Yep.
For some reason, Tip's forgotten about the tree.
Oh, I could use this!
Howland turns in his sleep, still unconscious.
The tree.
Shudders.
Alright, well, I'll just move things along. I'm going to sneak in a little bit closer. Not too close.
Okay, how close?
Maybe like 30 feet.
Alright.
Maybe 90 feet away.
Are you gonna bring Monroe and Obi in?
You gotta remember, they gotta roll.
I'm not going to bring them. They end up following us.
Split our party in 3 different ways.
Should I? There's nothing else to do.
They have 5 feet.
You could wait till Lillian comes back, because...
Yeah.
there's-
Okay, I'll just wait then.
Because...
I'll wait.
Okay.
They're kind of helpless by themselves. Like,
Cut to Desmond. Anything you're doing? It's gotten closer to the thing, but it's not there yet. The light has gotten closer to the crystal part of the wall, but it's not there yet.
I have no reason to not
Wait. Okay.
wait.
Back to Lillian. What are you doing?
alright, I'm in that tunnel, right?
You're not in the tunnel. There's no opening in the
No
tunnel.
opening to the tunnel?
Nope.
It was just water and I can see into it?
Yep.
What do I see?
You see just kind of stone going all the way down.
Okay.
You can see lanterns there. And
And there's no way I can get in?
Nope.
And it's connected to where the mountain would be.
Yes.
They're communicating. Like, you're not giving it... Like, I have no reason to be going anywhere right now, and I'm just... I don't know. Can I phone a friend? They understand my situation.
Wait until the sun's in the right spot.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Or you could go around the lake.
I mean, if I swim around the border of the lake, does it look like there's any change anywhere?
Yes. I did that. Okay, so you swim, like, I'm letting this, the perception ride, so you're swimming around the entire lake.
Mm.
There's only a few changes here and there, like little walls that are clear that you can see through. There's different areas.
Yeah.
One, towards the bottom, by the bridge, if you look through. So here's the bridge, and then closer to it at an angle, upwards, is a little not crystal, I keep saying crystal, kind of a clear area where you can see through. And inside you see lights, and this kind of area inside surrounded by water, and then there's also torches around in this spherical room. But again, no way to get inside. The other places are just, looks like rooms with more torches.
And no way into any of them.
No.
I think we should eat this place.
Again, there's no bottom if you want to go closer. You don't see the bottom.
I'll keep going down.
Keep going down? We're going down, down, like a little...
How deep am I right now?
20,000 beats.
Let's see in 1 second. Sorry. I'll do this. Okay.
That's a small dice.
I rolled a d20 and a d4. Nothing happens. But you keep going down and farther down. And pretty soon you see light. Like there's a big opening. More light.
Yeah.
You want to go towards that?
Yep.
Alright. As you go closer and closer and closer, it gets... You feel less pressure on yourself. What are you doing?
Swimming.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Are you going to go all the way to it?
Coasting, right? All by myself?
Yes, yeah.
Do I notice any danger?
No.
Like, it's just a bright light.
And
I feel
it's bright. If you get closer to it, you can see out it. It looks kind of like a wavy... It's distorted, but you can still understand that there's things outside of it.
What does that mean? Things outside of what?
Outside of the area that you're in.
Oh, but like, is it like water? Is everything water?
Yeah, it's all.
Okay.
You're still swimming.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
You're gonna go out.
Yeah.
You stick your head out, and Koa does as well. And assuming you look around, you see that you're in. You see there's an island in the middle, and it looks very familiar. There's a boat dock there, and then you swivel your head again, and then you see a dock.
Oh my god!
You see Barry's.
Gone very far.
You see Barry's cabin,
And Barry is still alive on the shore.
and there's Desmond, and they're all like swimming, and then Desmond's coming. He throws Lily. No.
The past.
You've gone to the past.
I've got to
Holy
go
shit, I had a
back.
dream like this.
I took it.
How far did I swim? Wait, was I like underneath somewhere? Or, like, I literally poked my head in one spot, and when I looked up, it was... Or did I go out of the water?
You just poked your head out of the water, and you looked around, and you see that you're at Lake Cherishable.
I teleported?
No.
How did I swim underwater from here to here?
You have no idea.
Only my head got poked out, though?
Yeah.
Poke my head back in.
Okay. You're
Okay.
underwater again.
Can I, like, reverse? Can I, like...
Go back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reverse.
I just...
Alright.
Oh, and then just bring me back to the other lake.
Yep.
Instantly.
Not instantly, no. Takes you a while. Not like half an hour or anything, but like 5-10 minutes.
To travel, like, miles.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this thing.
Ah, it's almost like it's magic.
Okay, when I was up by Barry's, by the island and stuff, did I see anything?
You saw Barry's cabin.
That's it? Like, nothing out of the ordinary, everything was the same?
No, I just looked at the sand. There was still a boat on the other island. Maybe you saw Andrew, like, dragging Barry's body. No, he didn't.
Oh, good.
Like, oh, I killed him, the son of a bitch! I'm gonna get you, Desmond!
Oh, so we're not on that team.
You're gonna go back to the other side?
Yep.
Alright. Cut to Desmond.
Boss.
You see that it's slowly, as the sun is slowly going down, the reflection is slowly also going down onto the crystal. You're gonna wait till it's fully on there?
Well, first I'm gonna, like, approach and be like, what do I see? Is it just a big crystal?
It's just a big crystal, but you
Sticking out of
see,
the ground?
it's a crystal wall.
Attached to
The mountain.
the mountain.
Yeah, it's very, very big.
Similar to the one we found before.
Yes.
Okay.
But as it's going down, and it sees it's slowly reflecting onto the crystal wall, you see that the reflection is also pointing on a different spot. And where the spot is the hole in the ground you saw earlier.
So now it is shining on both the crystal wall and the hole in the ground.
So sun shines on reflection shines onto the mountain, and as the sun was going down, it slowly angled to where it hit this crystal, and then just the smallest beam of light came out and was pointing at the ground in the hole in the ground you saw earlier.
Okay, so it's not fully on the crystal yet.
No.
Before it's fully on the crystal, I'm gonna go investigate the hole in the ground.
Okay. You look down and you see that it looks like it's not deep, but it looks like you could just jump down and be fine. And then it looks like there's more area to be covered. You see a light coming down from inside.
I see a light from inside.
Not all the way down, but it looks like there's a light shining from the other side of it.
Does it look like if I jump down I can climb back out?
If you try really hard, but it looks like you can jump down and maybe get Taro and Kellen to help you out.
Alright. I've got a rope. I tied around Aloe's waist, and I lower her down, and I say, tell me what you see.
As you lower her down, she says, I see a tunnel. Torches all around. That's a wall. She's spinning. And as she's spinning, she says, torches, tunnel, a wall. Torches, tunnel, a wall. Torches.
I let go of the rope. Not completely, but so she hits the ground.
And she hits the ground and she looks around. She says, torches, tunnel. She looks at the torches, tunnel, wall. And she looks back up to you. Anything else?
I'm gonna, until I run out of rope, I'm gonna say, walk down the tunnel.
Okay, she starts
For
walking.
a little bit.
She starts. How much rope do you have?
Something like,
Bless you.
Sorry.
I don't know, like 40 feet or something.
Well, it doesn't take long before she says, I see a sprung trap.
Oh, God. Taro, is this where you went last time? Down this hole?
No, didn't come down this way.
You went through the crystal then?
No. We saw the crystal, but that was the door.
There was no crystal there?
No.
Interesting. I'm gonna say... I'm looking at the crystal. Is it getting closer?
Oh yeah, it's fully on it now, and it's
All right.
shining brightly.
I say... So it's shining bright on the crystal, and then this hole is also getting shiny brightly on. I'm gonna pull back Aloe, and I say, come on, let's go.
Alright, she gets pulled back up.
Cool. And we're gonna go run to the crystal and hit it with our hands.
And do what with it?
Touch it with our hands.
Alright. When you go up to the crystal...
Not me first. I say Kellen. Or not Kellen. I say Taro specifically.
Taro specifically?
Yes, fuck Taro. Wait. Taro, right?
Yeah.
Nah, Kellen, touch it.
Do you actually want me to touch this thing?
Yes, we encountered a similar thing by the ravine. You just touch it and walk right through it. Just give it a tap. Give it a touch.
He kind of like shivers and like shakes his finger as he points at it, and then it just slowly from that touch kind of shatters like around it and falls down.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Awesome. I turn to Taro and I say, does this look more familiar, like what you saw last time? What's behind the wall?
Actually, yeah. This is where we thought the last entrance was, yes.
Fuck. Alright. We just walk in.
Alright. Cut to you because you're with Monroe and you said you were coming back from the other side of the lake. You're with Monroe and Obi. And you just witnessed this. It was far away, but you can still see them. You just witnessed them.
So they just went to like...
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Are you gonna wait for Lilium, or are you gonna go on by yourself?
I'll wait for her.
Okay. Okay. A few more minutes pass by, and then you emerge from the lake.
Right. So I just... there's a tunnel down there, but like I couldn't get in. I think there has to be a different entrance closer to the mountain. It's a lot of empty rooms though, just lights everywhere. I did see one room. What was in that room?
It was like a little weird cage-shaped thing with water around it and torches.
Was there water throughout the entire tunnel like that, or no?
It's just a little stream
Straight through. Okay.
that led to this area with water around it.
But I do have a visual image of the outside of the inside area,
Yes.
right? Okay, cool. So we should probably go investigate, see if we can get inside the tunnel from
Somewhere else.
closer to the mountain. Anything happen up here?
Yeah, I'm gonna let her know exactly what I saw of them going into the ground.
Well, shoot.
Alright. I'm gonna go pee, so I'm gonna take a quick break.
Alright.
If you guys want to discuss what you guys are gonna do or whatnot. Also, this is what happens when you split the party. It goes on for... Also, were you just that suspicious of that tunnel?
The one on the ground?
Yeah.
Well, the tunnel was there before, and I assume it'll still be there, whereas the crystal thing was only available right now.
Alright.
You did make it seem like
I'll be back for the tunnel.
I'm just checking.
DJ's a fucking pussy.
But who is the cute one? It's literally the only thing we planned.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Well, now you know. They're both the cute one. You each got a man.
They're both like 5-year-olds.
No. The one guy is older.
Monroe's like 7, I think.
Yeah, no. Monroe's like...
He's like 7.
No.
Are you just sharp knives?
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
My ass hurts. Lawsuit. Yeah.
I have no idea what to do with anything.
There's literally, like, no clue of what the fuck we're supposed to be doing. Like, I go here. What do I see? Water. Whoa!
I'm just gonna follow them.
I don't want to follow them. I want to go into the other hole. Like,
Oh, yeah,
they can go into the asshole, but I
Mhm.
want to go and just straight pussy it.
Awesome.
Because, like, I think the pussy hole is going to be, like, the one where it has the cage.
You want the tighter hole.
Isn't the asshole the tighter hole?
Well, ours was a gaping cavern. Here's a little hole. So I'm in
Yeah.
bushes.
Yeah. That asshole got stretched. Stretched asshole.
We touched it and immediately it was loose.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry. Also, I'm trying hard, but this split party thing is I like the story.
I mean, I wish you would explain more of, like, what the fuck we're supposed to be doing. You in the water. What do I see? Water. Whoa!
No, I understand your frustrations completely. I'm just like,
There's 2 tunnels now.
all right. What are you doing at
Tower.
tower? Yeah.
Nice tower.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Who? Us?
Us?
Oh, you two. Yeah.
We're going into the...
You
We're
two,
investigating where the holes are.
Who's an asshole?
That's exactly what we said! We said they went into the asshole and we want to go into the pussy.
Oh, you're going into the. They went into the crystal. One.
Yeah, we're on the other one.
Okay.
God, if the angle us down that tunnel and we just get jerked around for 2 hours, we come out and they're gone. Awesome.
That'd be good.
I just don't know what's in that cage, because I feel like that's what it's going to lead to, and I have an outside view of it, so, like, maybe potentially...
He hungers.
No, he's just getting ready for combat.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm not.
Come on, DJ.
Well, we're getting ready for dungeon crawling, so we gotta build paths and shit.
Yeah. Which I'm
Dungeon crawler.
I'm familiar with the area, which is good. Wait, so, like, can I get an overview of what I saw on a sheet of paper, then? All the rooms and where they went to? So I saw the overview of the whole tunnel and where each thing led.
There's
right?
3 different rooms. There's the tunnel, and then there's the one with the cage with the water around it. And then there's another one that had torches around in different tunnels. You don't know what that one's about. And then there's a different one that had just little kind of stones, square stones in the middle of it.
It's not what I was asking for, but
Wait, what were you asking for
the location of them.
Okay, so tunnel, mountain, tunnel. Here's the room with the one where you saw the cage
Right.
around there. 2 other ones, one here, one here.